Hockey in August. What is going on, everybody? My name is Nate Thomas. I am the co-host of the Quack Report, the Anaheim Ducks show here on the Hockey Podcast Network, but we're not watching any NHL or that kind of thing, obviously. Come on. We are here to watch Canada versus Czechia, the World Juniors in August. This is so much fun. I've been loving it, just trying to tune in while I'm at work. I'll be honest. I'm trying to tune in while I'm at work here and just watch some good junior hockey. I love watching the World Juniors, love watching junior games when I get a chance. I'm in Lethbridge, Alberta, so we got the Hurricanes here, part of the WHL. Love to try to catch games when I can here. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited about this. This game is actually the only rematch of the original 2022 World Junior Championship that they tried to do in December there before COVID unfortunately shut it down. That game was a 6-3 Canada final, and I believe, if I'm remembering this correctly, that was the last game before everything did start to shut down. So, yeah, if you haven't already, be sure to comment your score predictions for today's game in the comments there, and let's start reading some off. We got Dylan, our CEO of the Hockey Podcast Network, saying 6-3 Canada. He's looking at a repeat of just a few months ago. We got Sean in the chat saying 5-3 for Canada, but he thinks the Czechs are gonna surprise. Yeah, I could totally see that. They got a decent roster this year too, and yeah, same thing as the game in December there. They were doing pretty good there. So we got Victor chiming in with yo, what's up, Victor? How's it going? And he is looking for a big game out of Canada. 21-1 is his prediction. Victor, I gotta know, buddy, if that's your legit prediction here, because that would be a hefty score. That looks more like a lacrosse game to me. So, and I mean, I was already watching some lacrosse this morning, some PLL action there. It was awesome to watch. Obviously, Victor is a massive Canada guy here with all the Canadian flags. We got Alex chiming in with a hello. Hello, Alex. How's it going, bud? Alex is predicting a 8-1 Canada victory. My goodness. We got Lauren, who's a regular watching the Quack Report, chiming in with a quack. Lauren, what's going on? Hello. We got Jeff Nelson chiming in with a 6-3 Canada, same as Dylan there. Love that. We got Lauren predicting a 4-3 Canada win. Oh, that's a tight game. I don't mind a tight game. It's more entertaining sometimes, right? So sometimes it's good to have the wild scores, and sometimes you use like a good close hockey game where anything can happen. So we got Graham Weaver chiming in with whoever wins, America wins. No, buddy. Nah. Canada's taking this tournament. I'm sorry to say. Canada's taking the gold back. Canada's taking gold back. Jeff in the chat saying, Sean, is Jeffy still off the shelves? It's where I am. Or okay. I think we're talking about the peanut butter here. So we got Jeffy peanut butter for Sean's icon. Yo, Jeff saying, what's up? Yeah, Jeff is back on the shelves here also. Okay, that's good. I'm a massive peanut butter fan. Love peanut butter. Okay, you know what? Along with your score predictions, if you haven't done that yet, I also want you to comment what kind of peanut butter is your favorite, chunky or smooth. All right. And there's no hate here on what kind of peanut butter you like. Peanut butter is peanut butter. Let's see what else we got here. We got Zarbian. I hope I'm saying that right. Saying Canada's playing tonight. Yes, they are about to play the Czechia game. Puck drop is just about to start. We got the panel of I'm trying to remember. It's actually been a while for me. Even James Duthie, I think. Bob McKenzie, of course. Jeff O'Neill and Cheryl Pounder, I believe, is comprising the TSN panel there for this game. So, see here, we got Jeff saying nothing much. How are you? School starting soon for you. Yeah, it is for me soon in the next few weeks here. I guess it'll be set. Yeah, after the Canada long weekend. We'll be starting school back for me, so I'm trying to finish it up. Got Sean saying, yeah, school started Monday for me. Oh, okay, he's talking to Sean. My bad. But we love the interaction in the chat. It's awesome. He said he's been busy with him, but he's been pretty good. Otherwise, And I love just the camaraderie in the chat. I absolutely love it. I kind of miss this, to be honest. Last game that I did was would that be game 5 of the Oilers versus Flames? If you've watched the channel quite a bit, you know that I'm the massive Flames guy here, along with doing the Anaheim show, the Quack Report on the Hockey Podcast Network. That show was that stream was heartbreaking for me. It was fantastic for Carter, my co-host, but it was heartbreaking for me. So we got nope, let's not none of that. We got Sean saying creamy peanut butter all the way. Yes, good old creamy. Lauren saying my Steelers play the Seahawks for the first preseason game of the season, but it's the regular season that excites me more. See, now I like preseason games because you get a chance to look at some of the guys you wouldn't normally maybe, or you get a sneak preview at the guys that you are going to see. I remember going to the first preseason game of the Flames and the Oilers last season, first game back in the Saddle Dome there in a while. And got to watch Dan Vladar play, who's the backup for Calgary for the rest of the season. And I was just impressed with what I saw. The rest of the game wasn't as great. It was a massive Flames win, Oilers win, sorry. But, it's preseason. Doesn't matter as much, right? It's all trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, who's going to make the team and who's not, and just kind of get everything ready to go here. We got Kiston saying, sup, how's it going? Bullet Season saying, who's winning, Canada or the Czechs? I'm going to go with Canada. I'll throw my prediction out there as well. I'm going to call 6-2 Canada. I'm feeling good today. About the Canadians. So we got Jeff saying Chunky is always the choice in my house. Sean is the peanut butter god. Chunky's good as well, right? You do that with some like a good jam or some honey. Honey with chunky peanut butter, top notch, I think. So got Second Amendment saying no one likes the Steelers. Lauren replying, well, I do, as many people I subscribe to. So yeah, we're all fans of different teams here for all different sports, right? Let's have some fun here. We got Victoria saying hello, and what's your name? I don't think we've met. My name is Nate. I am the host or the co-host of the Quack Report, the Anaheim Duck Show here on the Hockey Podcast Network, and we're just getting ready to watch some Canada versus Czechia. It's going to be a good game, I think. So, Lauren saying, Nate, I saw your reaction when the Oilers made that game-winning goal. Yeah, it was not a good time. I revisited that just earlier today, actually, for a little thing, and yeah, that was a tough day. That was a tough game. So, Kiston asking thoughts on Latvia's performance. The only game I saw of Latvia so far that I've been able to watch on was the game against Canada. But you know what? They held Canada pretty well in that first period, actually. A lot of shots against, but Latvia's goalies, right? Looking good, honestly. So. Let's take a look at what else we got here. Jeff asking, what university do you go to and how much longer? I'm at the U of L, University of Lethbridge here, up in Southern Alberta. And I'll be done by next December is the hope. So like I said, just so close there. So, Kiston saying, Latvia are my underdog and I am 1/8 Latvian and American. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. We got Rainiel Soto, who also tunes into the Quack Report, saying hi. What's going on, Rainiel? It's been a while, buddy. Victoria says, nice to meet you. I subscribed when you were not hosting, so I didn't know your name till now. That's A-okay. We got a ton of different awesome, great hosts that come onto the THPN channel for different watch-alongs. You'll probably see a lot more of me once the NHL season starts rolling around. Probably Flames games and Anaheim Ducks games. Yeah, we'll get to know each other a little bit more, Victoria. So we got some back and forth here between Second Amendment and Lauren about some football here. Now, I'm looking at this from an outside perspective. I'm not overly a NFL follower for that kind of thing, but saying why be a Steelers fan? Give me 3 good reasons, because there are not 3. And then Lauren asking if he is a Bungles fan, Ravens fan, or Browns fan. I'm assuming that means Bengals. I do know my teams at least. I just don't follow as much. So bullet season's calling 6-3 for the Czechs. Ooh, that would be quite the upset, honestly. Jeff saying best of luck. Good to hear. Thanks, buddy. Sean saying that he's located in Kentucky right now, still in high school. You'll get out of it soon, buddy. All right, we're about to have puck drop here. Your starting goalies for Team Canada is Dylan Garand, who's currently playing for the Kamloops Blazers, was signed by the New York Rangers. He's a 2020 103rd overall pick. Currently has one game played in this tournament, a 957 goals against average, and a 957 save percentage, a 1 goal against average. And for Czechia, it's Thomas Sakanik, who's currently playing for the Tri-City Americans. He is not drafted, and this is his first start of the World Juniors that I was able to see at least. So I want to point out just a couple guys here. If you've been watching streams, we've had the Canada games going. So, I'll kind of try to get to both sides here, but I want to talk specifically about the captains because these guys know each other a little bit, actually. You got Mason McTavish, who's leading Canada, and he's also currently leading Canada and the tournament in goals and points currently. He's got 4 goals, 8 points in this tournament so far in 2 games. Played for the Hamilton Bulldogs of the OHL and was drafted by Anaheim, 3rd overall in the 2021 draft there. That was a great pickup, I thought. And, man, he's going to be in that roster next year, or this coming season, I guess, in a couple months for Anaheim. I believe it. The guy, played his 9 games last year. He looked awesome, I thought. On the other side, you got Jan Mysak, who's the captain of the Czechs, who's got 3 goals and 4 points in 2 games this tournament. He also played, like I said, for Hamilton, and where Hamilton won an OHL championship and made the Memorial Cup finals. Unfortunately, losing. I forget who they lost to this year. I believe it was St. John's. Somebody can correct me on that in the chat there. Where, man, that guy went off on a tangent in the regular season as well. In 61 games played, had 34 goals and 64 points in the regular season, and another 11 points in 17 games in the playoffs. Mysak was drafted in the 2020 draft 48th overall by Montreal. Now, the one guy to take a watch if you haven't been, keeping up maybe is Connor Bedard, who's the current consensus number 1 pick for 2023 for the NHL draft. Currently has 2 goals and 4 points in 2 games this tournament. Kid is only 17 though, right? This is a tournament that's primarily dominated by 19 and 20-year-olds. So he's doing all right. It's currently sitting 8th in scoring in the tournament. That's a good chance there by Canada. And Sakanik making a good save there and covering it up. Let's take a look here at the chat. Oh, yes, the scoreboard. I will gladly put that up. There we go. And let's throw the stats up there. Perfect. Yeah, Jeff saying, Nate, I loved being in Canada, especially Banff. Oh, yeah, I think I remember you talking about that you were going to be coming up. Awesome stay in Lake Louise was also a special place. I haven't been to Lake Louise in a while, but, man, it is beautiful up there. The mountains and, yeah, the lake, obviously. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. Like, it's the kind of place that you would expect to be like a Microsoft, like, default wallpaper kind of thing. Like, it just looks that amazing, so. Got Lauren saying, from now on, I'll be following my Steelers, UCLA Bruins, and Anaheim Ducks. Yes, I'm excited for the Ducks season this year. Maybe not looking for a playoff spot just yet, but man, it's all about the young guys, right? And just watching them develop and get better and see how it's going. So got Zarbian saying first shot of the game is the Czechs. Yep. Victoria saying, what teams are you a fan of, Nate? If we're talking NHL hockey, I'm a Calgary Flames fan, an Anaheim Ducks fan. And, I'm sure you're kind of wondering, for some people are wondering, like, those both teams both play in the same division. It was definitely more of a lot more of a Flames fan before Dylan, who you've seen on the network here. He's one of our CEOs, or he is the CEO, sorry. Brought Carter and I on to talk some Anaheim Ducks, and you get invested in it, and I now have a small collection of Ducks jerseys, along with all the other ones that I have. If you've watched the channel before, I'm a big jersey guy, and I'm sure we'll get into some discussion about that at some point as well. I got a small collection of Ducks gear and that kind of thing now, and love me some Ducks hockey. Love me some Ducks hockey. Yeah, Victoria's saying that they met Dylan and Neil through here as well. Yeah, Neil's awesome as well. We want to try to. We're on different sides of the continent, so it's trying to balance of like, hey, we want to have him come on to talk New Jersey, and we'd love to be on his show as well to talk some Anaheim Ducks at some point this season. So, but yeah, Neil's awesome. Lauren and Second Amendment's going back and forth. I know I didn't like the fact that we changed the name of Heinz Field. Jeff saying, Sean, I've been well, bro. Looking forward to your progress in life. It's a good time for you. Absolutely. My TV is currently at. Oh, I got a banner up right now. It's not showing the time here. The 15:40 mark. Oh, that did not look good, and we got a bit of a gathering there by the penalty box. Oh, did not look good. I do want to see another angle of this. Oof. Got a little bit of a cut on the nose there. Oof. So we got a 5-minute major for boarding for the Czechs, and bias aside, all right, I've been able to ref different sports for the last 10 years now. I'm able to set bias aside. Yeah, that's a 5-minute board. Absolutely. Oof. And the ref saw that all the way. Good to see. And glad to see that that he's all right. So Canada about to head to a 5-minute power play coming up here. Sean to Jeff saying, thanks, man. Glad you're doing well. Second Amendment, then what dynasty do you believe you're following? They sold out to a subpar payroll company. Got a few different chats going on. And then there's Lauren with the Dallas Eakins slander. I absolutely love it when Lauren's in the chat. There's one thing that's holding the Ducks back is Dallas Eakins. He needs to be fired if we do terrible again this year. He should have been gone last year. Now, yes, we've talked about this before, Lauren, that yes, I think he should have been gone last year, but he, it kind of had that extension of just 1 year because I get the sneaking suspicion. I got no leads on this or anything. It's purely speculation on my part that there's somebody in particular that Pat Verbeek, the GM of the Anaheim Ducks, is looking at to coach his team for the future. And he just doesn't have him doesn't have him quite yet. So we got Anna in the chat. Hey Anna, how's it going? So rooting for the Czechs because I really like Jan Mysak, and he is a Montreal Canadian. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I'd be cheering for Canada either way. I am Canadian, but from the Ducks perspective, Gauthier, Zellweger, and McTavish. Hard to go wrong there. Jeff saying absolutely beautiful, maybe the most beautiful. I'm guessing you're talking about Banff there. We were talking about that a bit ago. Got some chat to catch up on here. It's not a bad thing. I love the conversation, everybody. Kirsten saying I plan on plan that I'm moving to Latvia after college because America's a little messed up right now, and I want to learn their language. Yeah, that's awesome. I definitely recommend exploring different countries and everything like that too. Back in Hungary, back in high school, I was able to go to Hungary, to Budapest. My uncle was living there actually, and it was a beautiful place to visit. And yeah, I'd love to go travel more. Victoria is saying, I'm a Vegas fan, Capitals fan, and Toronto fan. Awesome. Maybe not as much on the Vegas one. That team has definitely toyed with a lot of people and a lot of teams lately, and nobody is taking their crap anymore. But can respect the Caps. 5-minute and a game misconduct, actually, for the Czech player there. Oh, man. And early in the game, too. We're not even 5 minutes in. Wow. Not a good start for the Czech team. Lauren saying, I wish Henry and Susan Samueli would stop being complacent and make moves when necessary. They waited way too long to move on from Bob Murray. Yeah, that one I do agree with. Jeff saying, what do you think about the Blues moves this offseason? From what I can recall that they did, I've been a little out of hockey mode lately. I'll be honest here, but I know they did re-sign Robert Thomas, and I know I really liked that contract, actually. That's what a chance there by Mason McTavish. Sorry to cut off there, Jeff, on my answer to you, Jeff. That holy in between the legs tuck on top of the crease there by Mason McTavish, but a big save by Sakanik. But yeah, that Robert Thomas contract was really good, I thought. So he's going to be a stud on that Blues team for a while. Victoria, I see your comment here for Calgary. I'm gonna save it because I do want to talk a little bit more intensive about that. Oh, and the Czechs hit the goalpost on a breakaway there. What a lucky bounce for Canada, almost giving up a shorthanded goal. Canada's got some pressure again here in the offensive end. Zellweger the shot, and it looks like oh, we got a horn. We might have a Czech goal on that breakaway from earlier. Oh, I think that hit the middle bar. Let's see. Let's take a look at the replay one more time here. Post, middle, bar, and out. Man. Then we're going to have a 1-0 Czech lead. Dang, what a shot there by that Czech player. Can't read the nameplate on their jersey. Man, what a roller coaster here. Czechs going down on a 5-minute major, not even 5 minutes into the game, followed by scoring a shorthanded goal on said shorthanded penalty kill. Ridiculous. So we're probably going to have about 20 seconds, I think, put back on the clock here. And it'll be a Czech lead 1-0 as soon as we get confirmation here. The refs just doing their due diligence. See what else we got here. Yeah, there you go. We got a confirmed goal on the ice. We're going to get some time put back on the clock, and the Czechs lead 1-0 over Canada right now. Zarbin saying, yes, it's a 5-minute major since he drew blood to Canada. So they were saying on the broadcast, actually, that it's a little bit different from the NHL where the extent of the injury doesn't matter as much. But I would agree nonetheless, that's a 5-minute boarding. So. And I'm seeing your comment here. They were reviewing the goal. There was a goal on that breakaway there. If you weren't seeing the replays. Kiston saying, I hope to be on THPN in the future. It'd be awesome to have you. We got a lot of awesome people here on the network. Got Archduke Ramon saying, hello, everyone. Hello, Archduke. Are we going by Archduke? Duke? Ramon? What am I calling you here, bud? He's saying hi to Sean and Jeff. Oh, we had the comment earlier. Where'd that go? I feel like we should have it here. Sean saying to Jeff, like my dad says, you only live once. Good old YOLO, right? that term of like YOLO, I hadn't heard that in a while, actually. My boss said it. I think it was last week. And I was kind of taking it back for a second. And then Jeff saying, yeah, and he is absolutely correct. And I can say that as my dad has passed. It's really final. Sorry to hear, Jeff. Not easy losing a parent, man. Archduke saying about the same, peanut butter man. Amendment saying there are only 3 good things from Canada: Beer, Steve Nash, and Daniel Negreanu. What about the hockey? Got some great hockey players. Sidney Crosby, Wayne Gretzky. If we're going to go a little bit younger, Mason McTavish, captain of Team Canada right now for the World Juniors. There's a lot of good things that come out of Canada, I think, for hockey at least. You wouldn't have, by the way, you wouldn't have your zipper if it weren't for a Canadian. That's a Canadian invention. We got Chris in the chat. What is up, my buddy? Chris, what's going on, man? Arch, how have you been, good sir? Good to hear from you. Are you flood free? Oh, man. Am I missing something here? I'm definitely missing something. Got Reynolds saying, what's up? What's up, Reynolds? How's it going? Hi, Jeff. Isn't that called Blues Clues? Sorry about the bad joke. Man, loved me some Blues Clues as a kid. I'll be honest. I had the thinking chair. I had the handy dandy notebook. Went on the adventures with Stephen Blue. It's good times as a kid. Got Anna saying, yay, goal. No, we want Canada to win. Come on, this is a Canada stream. Nah, I'm kidding. Fans of all teams are welcome here. Jeff saying, no such thing as a bad joke. Zarbian, he left the game also, right? Yes, he did. Yeah, you got the game misconduct on it, so he was forced to leave for the rest of the game. Jeff saying, Arch, that's good. I don't know what normal means. This life we're living is far from normal. Very true, especially over the last few years. Archduke seems the easiest. That's fine. All right, Archduke. I'm calling you Archduke. And he says, I hate the phrase YOLO. I agree with the message. Yes. Not everything has to be an acronym. It sold t-shirts. It's pretty much what it was. Kissin saying, my name is Tom and I have an accent, by the way. You remember that when I become the new host on THPN. All right, Tom. I'll remember that, buddy. Jeff saying, Nate, I've lost my wife and father both to cancer. Cancer sucks. Yes, I 100% agree with the cancer sucks sentiment. And I'm very sorry for your losses. It was just about a year ago, started September. I lost my uncle actually to a long fight with cancer, unfortunately. So yeah, cancer's a bitch. I think we can all say that. Got Frosty saying, sup, Frosty. How's it going, man? Welcome to the chat. Archduke saying, I live in St. Louis County. My home got flooded 2 weeks ago. Oh, man, I hope everything's okay. Or it's getting better at least. Frosty saying he's from the 212. Reynolds saying Czechia winning this year. Easy. Whew. That's hefty. Well, they got a 1-0-1 record. I mean, anything's possible. Anything's possible. That's the fun about the World Juniors, right? You always kind of, you especially for like international, just games in general, like you have, kind of some of the top nations normally competing for, those top 3 spots of like Canada, the US, if we're talking hockey here, Canada, the US, the Russians, though they're not in this tournament this year due to reasons. We'll leave it at that. The Swedes, Finland, Czechia has been up there as well. They're looking for their first medal, I believe, since their bronze in 2005. So they're trying to get back up there. And they're holding Canada right now. So Canada's yet to score. Yet to score on this power play here. The 5 minutes still for the boarding call. We got Elijah saying, I'm from Minnie. What's going on, Elijah? I'd love to visit Minnesota one day, actually. Be great. I want to go to a Wild game. It'd be fun. We got Stefan saying, hi, guys. What's going on, Stefan? Zarbian saying with Jays come back for a 2-1 win. Ooh. I haven't been getting those updates, actually, so that's awesome to hear. Stefan sending some love to Jeff there. Archduke saying, agree, Jeff. I lost my father to cancer a bit over 5 years ago. Man, yeah, cancer's a bitch. I think we can all say that. Jeff saying, thanks for all your comments. They help a ton. Yeah, absolutely, man. Like we're all community here, right? Renault saying they're losing to Latvia tomorrow, though. I think he's meaning the Czechs. Man, the Czechs lose to Latvia. Oof. Tom saying I have a weird American accent that sounds closer to a Toronto accent. I love that. So more like, I don't know, like does Buffalo, I guess like Buffalo, New York, or like Detroit really have the, like, because they're really close to Toronto for the most part, right? I feel like it's kind of like it's definitely a regional thing, but like how much of a difference is there, I guess? Like does Buffalo have like the traditional, like stereotypical New York accent, or? Archduke saying my home is fine. I was prepared for the flood, which speeds things up a whole lot. Yeah, that's good. At least you were prepared there. So Stefan saying the Swedish flag there, Sweden here. We got Maple Country Ball chiming in the chat there, I think, for the first time. Canada versus Finland is going to be fun. Hey, it's always a good fight between Canada and Finland. I'll definitely be having to tune in for that game. So Zarbian saying Canada shooting check but can't score. Yeah, Sakanic is just playing awesome right now. 10 shots are currently 10-3 in favor of Canada, and we're just past the 10-minute mark of the first period. The Czechs just killed off a 5-minute penalty kill. That is impressive. Not gonna lie, that is very impressive. Zarbian saying Buffalo's playing right now for the NFL. Good old Bills. Ronald's asking, I think earlier in the chat there, do you support the Leafs? And if so, how depressed are you? It's a rough time for the Leafs, hey? Like, even I was like watching that series and like against Tampa and just going like, this is the year that they could do it. So, but I know I was having a conversation on an episode of the Quack Report with my co-host Carter Potts there on the Hockey Podcast Network. And he was asking, he kind of proposed the question of, okay, if Toronto loses, that series to Tampa, is it time to scrap it? And I said, any other year, maybe you're looking at making some big changes, but you're going up against the two back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. It's the one mulligan that you get, I think. Tom saying some people think my accent sounds like a stupid Boston accent. Oh, I love it. Jeff, Nate, you're correct. Everyone seems to be affected by cancer. Maybe one day we'll have a solution for it all. One day. Yep, really hope so. Really hope so. Sorry, I've been saying my TV's shitty. Can't stream both things at once right now. Try to keep you updated as best we can, bud. We got Ryals. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, 5 minutes. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Yeah, 5-minute kill is impressive. It's even harder for powerhouses like Canada and the US to get a lengthy penalty kill like that, or penalty like that. Yeah, absolutely. Sakonic not sure where that puck was on that chance. Canada just putting all kinds of pressure on, but yeah, Sakonic is just stopping everything right now. Oh, what a good chance there. Sakonic with the saves. We got Ali chiming in the chat. Quack, quack. What's up, Nate? What's up, Ali? It's good to see you. Ali's another regular on the Quack Report live streams that we do. We'll be starting our season 4 on September 7th, I believe is the date that we started or that we stated. So what a save. Point blank range by Sakonic. Whoo! Flashing some leather and making a big save there. Dang. We got a little bit of a break from the action here as we are headed to a TV timeout. See if we can catch up a little bit more on the chat here. Jeff saying, I give every year to research. My mom and dad didn't stand a chance, but it's stage 4, so we all know what that is. Death sentence. Yeah, dang, man. My heart goes out to you, man. Rials. Okay, you gotta tell me if it, yeah, Rials or Rials. Sorry, buddy. I'm getting confused here. But I apparently said it right, whichever one I said. So I'm glad I did. So just saying sorry for all the cancer crap. It's good to vent. No, you're right. It's good to vent. Like I said, we're all community here. We all got each other's backs, right, chat? Tom saying, plan to launch my hockey channel soon. Awesome, buddy. Do what you love, man. All right, I think we're a little caught up on the chat here. So we're at the 7:25 mark of the first period. The Czechs are up 1-0, but Canada is vastly out shooting them 15-3. Thomas Sakonic is just stopping everything thrown at him right now. Ryals. Okay, sounds good. I got it. Y is pronounced as an I. Okay, got it. Perfect. Ryals. Got it. Sean saying to Tom, tell me when you launch it, I'll sub. Yes, absolutely. Jeff saying they'll also sub. See, like I said, we got a great community here. I love it. I missed everybody. Like I said, it's been a while. Last stream I did was back in May. It was Game 5, Calgary Flames, Edmonton Oilers, and that was not a good night for me being a Flames fan. Maple Country Balls, dude. I love your icon. I love it. My work actually sells those hats. Saying Canada can't punch it in. No, they're trying everything they can, including blasts from from basically the top of the hash marks there that Sakanic is just stopping everything. Ronald's saying, I feel like Canada outshoots their opposition a lot every game, but can't score. Canada is always like they're always throwing offensive teams out there, right? Like they always have a lot of top end guys that know how to that are very good offensively. The defense is rounded out a little bit more, I think, this year, which is good to see. But yeah, it feels like every year there's always one or two games that it just seems like Canada's offense just they'll throw everything they can, but just can't quite do it. So, but you know what? There's still a lot of game time left as we got 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first period. Shots are now 17-4 in favor of Canada. Can Canada hit 20 in the last 5 minutes? Probably. Ali asking, what jersey are you wearing, Nate? I am wearing the 2010 Olympics Vancouver, Canada jersey. This is one I've been searching for a while. Finally was able to find one and at a pretty good price as well. I'm pretty proud of it this summer. So very happy to finally have my hands on one of these. So I'm not sure if I want to put a name on it yet. If I do, I'm debating between Jerome McGinley, the golden goal assist. Also being a Flames fan, right? But also maybe some Bobby Lou, Roberto Luongo. Loved watching Luongo. Jeff saying, Nate, I don't know you at all, but you're the kind of guy I would definitely hang out with. Love it, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. I try to be a good person. Tom saying, thanks. I'll cover NHL, IIHF, World Championships, and World Junior Championships in the future. That'll be awesome. I can't wait to see what you do, Ben. Sean saying, all right, be right back, guys. I'm going to go eat steak tonight. Sean, if it's anything more than medium rare, you've overdone it. All right? I'm just going to let you know that now. Just going to let you know. Rael's saying, I have a long night ahead of me going to the Riders Elks game after this, currently at the game right now. And you're tuning in to hang out with us. That's awesome, man. I love it. And, I can't even pick one of those teams because as a Canadian football fan, I'm a Stamps fan. If you haven't figured it out, I like the Calgary teams. I just living nearby. Those are the teams I grew up watching. I can't pick either one of those. If I could, I'd say they both lose. Renault saying 2010 final hits differently. Absolutely, man. I remember watching that game. We were at my cousin's and they got a backyard rink. And as soon as, well, obviously, Iginla to Crosby scores. There was a bunch of people over at my cousin's place and we all just went nuts. Us kids, not long after, we're back in our skates on the backyard rink and like recreating the moment and everything like that. So yeah, we had some fun memories of that. Tom saying, do you hate all Toronto teams? Because I don't. No, I kind of got a soft spot actually for some reason with the Maple Leafs. I was almost a Maple Leafs fan. My grandpa was a Maple Leafs fan, and I even had pajamas and stuff like that. But my stepdad's influence took over a little bit more and shifted me towards the Blades of the Calgary Flames. So I think either way, I was kind of losing there, right? Toronto hasn't been able to do too much. Calgary hasn't been able to do too much, unfortunately, either. So I was destined for disappointment. We'll put it that way. Just saying, Sean, I'm going to have a peanut butter and bacon sandwich for dinner. Oh, that sounds good. And oh, what a great save by Sakanic. That feels like the majority of what I'm talking about in this game is just great save Sakanic. But I mean, what else is there to say, right? Canada's just loading the offensive pressure, and Sakanic is there to stop every single thing. Oh, so good with that glove hand. Someone's got to draft him. Yeah, if you're watching the TSN stream, that kid's reaction right there. I feel like that's the majority of us right now, just seeing some of these saves. And there we go. We got a Canada goal. Jack Thompson with the goal, and Canada ties the game 1-1. There we go. That'd be Canada. And the seal has been broken. 6-2 is still possible. That's my prediction from earlier today. Oh, Thompson with the shot, but it looks like it went off McTavish there on the redirect. So Anaheim Ducks prospect and captain of Team Canada, Mason McTavish, looks like they'll be getting the goal assisted by Thompson there. Awesome. Love it. And that extends McTavish's goal lead as well on this tournament, having now 5 goals in 3 games. And the third game's not even done yet. Josh Watt trying to pass it across. Not quite. And here come the Czechs again. Shots are 20-5. There you go. 2 minutes later, Canada made 20 shots. And there's Garand to smother the puck, and we got a face-off coming up here. With 2:50 left in the first period, it is tied 1-1. Mason McTavish just scoring off of a redirect from Thompson's shot up top. And that kid's reaction is perfect. Perfect. Rael saying the 2010 Canada jerseys are the best ever, in my opinion. Okay, the only argument I would have, maybe 2002. Those are classic jerseys also. But this is definitely a good one. The logo is awesome. I love the indigenous artwork inside the maple leaf there. Another one I do really like actually is the jersey that Canada's currently wearing right now, the heritage jersey, they dub it. I do want to get my hands on one of these. I got so many jerseys on the list right now that I want to get my hands on. If you can't tell behind me, I am a bit of a jersey collector. If anybody's got any questions about jerseys, shoot them in the comments. Love to talk some jerseys too. Archduke saying, ex-wife forced me to eat well-done steak. No wonder why she's an ex. There you go, buddy. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Medium rare or it's burnt. Oh, I love the steak chat in the comments now. Agree, anything over medium rare is overcooked. My dad loved his well done. It's just tough at that point. Royale saying, I'm originally from Regina, so I'm going for the Riders. Kind of a disappointing season for us this year, just coming off of 3 losses in a row. Disappointing for you, but man, I love it. And again, what a save by Sakanik. Holy. Johnson with the between the legs chance, and Sakanik coming across and making the big save there. My goodness. Ridiculous. Ali saying, I want a USA hockey jersey, but can't decide which. Okay. I would go for the what's the there's a Canada goal. With 1 minute left, Canada is now ahead 2-1. It's only a 2-1 game. I am feeling for Sakanik right now because that guy is just getting peppered. There is nothing that his team in front of him is able to do to help. With the lacrosse goal. Holy. There you go, everybody. We got a lacrosse goal in the World Junior Championship. Incredible. Incredible. What a goal. Trevor Zegras better be showing his respect right now. Oh, what a beautiful pickup on that too. And that's the hardest part about that lacrosse move, right? Is the pickup on it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Back to Ali's question there. Which USA hockey jersey? You can't decide which. The one that looks like the 1980, the white one. That's the one I would go for. Or it's like based off that, like kind of the classic one. Ali's saying I had Popeyes. Do you have those in Canada? Yes, we got Popeyes. By far the best chicken. 100%. Love Popeyes. The mac and cheese also. Mac and cheese is really good from there. We got Tom saying I'm an early 2000s kid and I missed this decade so much. They just felt easier almost. Oh, that was close. So as we wrap up the period, Canada goes to the intermission up 2-1 off of an incredible goal there by Johnson with the lacrosse move, tucking it upstairs. Man, I still can't believe we all just watched that. That's awesome. And we still got 2 periods of hockey to play. What else are we going to see in this game? Who knows? Now, as the game goes to intermission here, we are going to take a quick break here. I'm normally with somebody, but I am on my own, so I just need to give my voice just a minute at least. So we will be back in just a minute, and I will get to some more of your comments here. I got a couple pinned and whatnot, and we'll get to them here coming up next. And we are back. Let's throw this in a solo layout here for a moment so everybody can see me. Hi. All right. So I got a couple start comments here, and then we'll get back into the chat there. We got this one earlier from Victoria. How do you like the Huberdeau to Calgary trade, Nate? That was one that I straight up had to pull over and make sure I was reading that right actually on my phone from Elliot Freeman on Twitter there. I looked at it. I was like, no. There's no way we're getting that return on Matthew Tkachuk. And yeah, sure enough, the details officially came out and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, you know what? It's a pretty damn good trade. And if you can get one of those of Huberdeau or Uyghur signed, you're doing pretty good in that trade, actually. You're almost looking like you're ahead. As much as, Uyghur and Huberdeau are the older guys in the trade, it's looking pretty good here. It makes Calgary competitive again right away after losing Gaudreau and Tkachuk there. And then you know what? Add the Huberdeau signing on top of it. You got some people saying, oh, they're paying for an aging guy and whatnot, but nobody was complaining with the number floating around for Johnny Gaudreau, which was, by the way, 10.5 by 8. It's the same contract. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me why people were, oh, you're overpaying for Hubert. No. Guys both just scored 115 points. They're the same age as Johnny Gaudreau's birthday today, even, and he's 30 now, right? Like, where was the complaint then? Huh? Long story short, love the trade, and I'm very excited to see Jonathan Huberdeau in a Calgary Flames jersey this year. You got Alex saying nice lights and jerseys in the background, Sean. And then somebody corrected that it was myself, Nate, in the doing this at least. But thank you very much for the compliment there. And asking where do you get the jerseys? I find them in different places. Some of them are some of them are eBay. I got a buddy who helps me out. He works at a sporting goods store, so he'll help me out with the staff discount, which is awesome. Some things are Facebook Marketplace or whatnot. This Flames jersey here, which is their reverse retro from 2 seasons ago now. Last season, 2 seasons ago. That one was directly from the Calgary Flames team store itself. That was one I was not letting slip through my fingers whatsoever. But yeah, kind of find them in all different places. So, but some are new, some are eBay, right? Not exactly new, but new at the same time. So yeah, and you can't see them. I got a bunch more in his closet. I think I gotta be close to 90 jerseys or something like that at this point. So I definitely got a collection going. So, but then I want to bring this up because Reynolds is saying steak is overrated in my opinion. Now, Reynolds, you just haven't had a good steak, bud. You just haven't had a good steak yet. All right, let's see what else we got in the chat here. How far back do I gotta go? Yeah, Tom saying I plan to get a Latvia and USA jersey. Awesome. Okay, there's one jersey, and we're actually kind of looking at it today that I would love to get. That's not a country that I have any affiliation with or anything like that. I love the Czech jerseys, specifically their red one. Just the details in it. I love it. They're fantastic jerseys. Ali asking, where's your soundboard from Carter, Nate? We need the effects. I haven't gotten it all set up yet, unfortunately. It's not so much a plug it and play kind of thing. So I kind of thought about that earlier, though. But yeah, I wish I had them. So you might just have to deal with me making the sound effects. I don't think anybody wants that, though. Ryle saying he's just getting constant pucks thrown at him, talking about Sakanic. Yeah, absolutely. He's just getting bombarded. As we're in the first intermission here, Canada is up 2-1. Shots are 23-9 in favor of the Canadians. Yeah, 21 stops already by Sakanic. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He's playing awesome. Currently, the Czechs are the only ones with any penalty minutes so far, already a total of 25 penalty minutes. But remember, people, there was the 5-minute major for the boarding and the game misconduct that's attached to that. There's an extra 10 minutes there. So yeah, you got those minutes add up quickly. So, and yeah, Ronaldo's just adding to that poor goalie. Holy, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm totally watching for the Canada aspect, but like just from one period of play, I'm kind of questioning why nobody has drafted Sakanic. Dead on it, NHL. Scouts, what are you doing? We got some reactions to the goal. We got Archduke just going, goal! I love it. Ali saying, shut up, insane. Absolutely. There's a comment leading up to this here earlier. Where did it go? Jeff was asking, Nate, did you ever see the Borja Salaming injury back in the day? You're probably too young. He was a great Toronto player. I know I have, but I can't remember it off the top of my head, at least what exactly happened. But I do remember that there was a massive injury to Salaming. He also said that he met Bart Hull or Brett Hull. Oh no, Bart Hull. Sorry. I was just reading I wasn't reading ahead. Played with the Rough Riders, was a great guy and talked your leg off. Awesome. It's fun talking with different athletes. Like some guys are, like hockey players. They're very just minimal. Don't want to talk a whole lot. Socializing is not exactly their thing. We'll put it that way. But yes, some other guys are just absolutely awesome. I had a cool hockey experience. So I'm originally from Medicine Hat, Alberta, and there's been a couple different guys who have come out of the Medicine Hat Tigers. And one of them, who was a hometown boy, is Trevor Linden. So Trevor was actually friends with my dad growing up. And there was one Tigers game, my dad was like, hey, we're going to head out a couple minutes early. He texted me. I was watching the game with some friends. He's like, I'm like, okay. So I go on over and meet him. And he's like, actually, before we go, there's someone I think that you probably want to meet. And taps this guy on the shoulder that's sitting in the top row and just goes, hey, this is my son, Nate. And Trevor Linden stands up and I go, what the fuck? So that was a cool moment. So, and yeah, he was a super nice guy and yeah, talkative a little bit too, actually. So we got Mr. Mom in the chat. What's going on, Mr. Mom? Saying that's easy. The USA Lake Placid jersey. Yeah, that was a pretty good jersey too, actually. Jeff agreeing that the Lake Placid one was good, but the ice surface was awful. Yes, absolutely. Oh, okay. I like this. When eating chicken wings, this is from Allie. Which are the better bone-in wings, drums or flats? Oh, see, you got different kinds of meat there. I feel like, I mean, everybody goes for wings because they're that kind of more traditional thing. I like the drums though because they got a lot more meat to them typically. So, let's see what else we got here. Popeye's fried chicken in New Orleans is so good, very spicy. I haven't dug too deep. I think I got the spicy chicken one time. It was pretty good though. I really enjoyed it. Not in New Orleans, but Ali saying, tell Carter to pop in. I tried to get him on for this one. Unfortunately, he is busy, so you got me at least. We got that guy plays saying, bro, that goal was nasty, right? It was such an awesome goal there. We got a lacrosse move in the World Juniors and a successful one. There was a USA player, was that earlier today or yesterday? Tried to pull one off and just missed it, unfortunately. So Ronald saying, got to get the Columbus alternate home kit. Yeah, that was a team that I was actually kind of debating if I wanted their home jersey or their alternate. And I think I decided that I'm just going to get both. I did get the Columbus one a little bit ago, actually. So Ali saying 90. I didn't know you had that many for how many jerseys I have. Yeah, so it's not 90 hockey jerseys. I'll clear that up. But it's between hockey, lacrosse, baseball, and football. I got about 90 jerseys, I think. So, and some of those, I don't know, somebody can tell me, do I include my own game-worn jerseys from my lacrosse days? If not, then it's probably about 5 less, 10 less. So, Tom saying they're a Dallas Stars fan. Love it. Love their jerseys, actually. They're really nice ones. Well, I guess I don't have it behind me anymore. I do for the Stars. I have the blackout jersey. The black one just with like the highlighter green stripes. I love that look. And I got it through my buddy who was able to get me that staff discount. And he's like, I'm pretty sure you're actually I got it really early on. He's like, I think you're actually the first person in Alberta to have this jersey. And I was like, yes, let's go. Archduke saying jerseys and guitars, living the life. Yep. I picked some very expensive hobbies. Let's put it that way. Tom saying, I like the Latvian hockey Olympic jersey. Yeah, it is a pretty nice one. I like the kind of, what do you want to call it? Like a maroon, I guess. I love the color. We got Donnell Weaver in the chat. What is up, my man? Long time no see. How's things? Donnell, buddy, it has been a while. How you doing, man? It's been good. I've just been working away, summer job, been enjoying some sunshine when it's not insanely hot. Let's put it that way. So, but how you been, man? Raul saying, yeah, I always thought the Czech jerseys were pretty fire. Same with the Finnish jerseys as well. Yeah, they always look good. Okay, you know what? I'm going to add one more. If I were to get another international jersey, would be the Swedes, because they don't change it too much, and you can't go wrong with the 3 crowns, right? Can't go wrong. Archduke saying, get one of those canned horns for sound effects. Really should, hey? Should have gotten one of those. Sean saying, all right, guys, currently enjoying my steak. I'll be back in 20 minutes, hopefully. Sean, I swear to God, man, that thing better not be over medium rare. Better not be. Ali saying hockey players don't want to talk a lot. You literally cover the Anaheim Ducks, which have Trevor Zegras, who literally doesn't shut up. He is the exception, and he is the way that the sport should go, I think, right? Love showing off the personality. And it's not that, the players themselves don't want to talk a lot. I think it's just more kind of the idea of, for a long time, the hockey players weren't encouraged to show off their personality, right? Like, think of like the NBA and MLB, right? Those guys show off who they are, right? And you got some more guys doing it in the NHL now. Trevor Zegras being one of them. Austin Matthews, I would say, is another, right? Like, you got guys showing off a bit more of who they are and their personality, which I love to see, right? It allows you to connect a bit more, I think, with the player, especially if they're one of your favorite players. So, Tom saying my favorite sports are soccer, hockey, basketball, and football because the NFL is rigged when it comes to the refs. There you go. I haven't watched as much soccer. I mean, I played it as a kid, like I feel like a lot of kids did. And I played it as kind of off-season stuff from lacrosse, just to keep running and that kind of thing. But then lacrosse camps became like a year-round thing, and I started going towards those a bit more. So, Ali's saying flats all day. Yeah, you know what? There's another question for the chat there. Thanks, Ali. When you're eating chicken wings, what do you like better, the flats or the drumsticks? Throw it in the comments below. Maple Country Ball saying Popeyes or KFC. I'll go first. Popeyes. Yes, 100%. 100%. Don't get me wrong. I love me some KFC. It is very tasty. Doesn't agree with my stomach after, but it's worth it. So, but Popeyes, so good. So good. Archduke says, I want a meal, not a snack. Chicken wings do not fill me up. Now, Archduke, you're just not having enough chicken wings, man. You're just not having enough. You got to double up or triple up. Mr. Mom saying, I'll go second, El Polo Loco. Someone's got to fill me in on what that is. Tom saying the Latvian flag looks brown, but it's maroon. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a really dark maroon. So, but it's a beautiful color, I think. We got Peter showing off some Czech flags. What's going on, Peter? Archduke saying I have some jerseys, a few guitars, and telescopes too. Expensive. The blue note is very striking. Yes, absolutely. I have okay, I do have St. Louis jersey, and I have it's the alternate one from Winter Classic was that? Oh, I forget who they were playing, but yeah, it's the alternate jersey now, kind of the light blue one. So not the St. Louis one from just recently, the one before that. Jeff saying, what is insanely hot to you? The past couple of weeks has been 98 degrees and high humidity. Now that is brutal. Okay, now I got to do a Fahrenheit Celsius conversion here. So let's take a look just so I have an idea of what you're talking about here as well. We got Fahrenheit is 98, you said. It's about 36, 37 degrees Celsius. Yeah. So we've been having about okay, I'm a hot body to start with. So anything like over 20 Celsius, which is about 68 Fahrenheit, that's getting warm for me. But no, I definitely like anything over 30 Celsius, which is about 86. Like that's where I'm starting to die, pretty much. Let's put it that way. So I'm a very warm boy. Sleep with 2 fans on at night. Not a fun time. So Ali saying I saw a lot of that in this year's draft with custom suits and interviews. Yeah, absolutely. Right. These kids are being encouraged more to show off who they are. I forget what his name was, but he was drafted. Was it 31st overall to the Tampa Bay Lightning? Comes out in a white suit, right? With the I remember his nickname was Iceman, right? Like the guy from Top Gun. Yeah, white suit with the blue sweater. It's a great look. Great look. All right, we got puck drop here for the second period, and I will throw up. There we go. How does this layout work for everybody? Or do you want the stats bigger? Let me know in the chat. Stats bigger or me bigger? You choose. Archduke saying, agree with Tom there. Watch number 1 soccer, number 2 hockey. See, I can get into North American soccer, and I think it's the pace of the game. I can't get into it as much for European, like for football, I guess. That's just a personal thing, though. No hate on soccer whatsoever. Football, whatever you want to call it. Jeff saying the last jersey I bought was a twist jersey. It was expensive even way back then. Ooh, I'd be interested to see that actually. Allie saying I got free tickets to the Seals home opener. Looking forward to their season to start. Yeah, the good old San Diego Seals of the National Lacrosse League. Always a fun time, some box lacrosse. So that's what I grew up playing and still do. I've played for 15 years now. God, that feels like forever now. But yeah, some good old lacrosse. Good times. We got Jacob joining in the chat. Hey, how's the game? It's going good. 2-1 Canada. The second period just started, so you're right on time. Shots are 24-10 to start the second period there. Here come the Czechs up the ice. 2-on-1, and just shooting it wide there on Dylan Garand. Oh, big hit there, and no penalty coming up. Oh, thought maybe on interference, but play goes on here as Canada enters the zone, and Sakanic will cover that puck up for a whistle at the 18-10 mark here in the second period. Ali saying Polo is chicken in Spanish, pronounced pollo. Well, my bad. A Polo Loco is like a fast food Mexican place, but not like Taco Bell. Think like KFC, but Mexican. Everybody's just making me hungry here. Just making me hungry. I haven't had any supper yet, so. But mind you, it's only like 5 o'clock. I had an early lunch. Maybe that's probably why. Archduke saying 38 degrees Celsius is over 100 degrees. I hate hot weather. Yeah, absolutely. Jeff saying, wow, I take that and run. You surely couldn't live here in the Midwest. I'm like Midwestern Canada, I guess. So, and I'm like in an area that does get a lot of sunshine. So like it gets hot. So we have had summers of like over 40 degrees Celsius, which I'm not sure what the conversion is on that, but it was way too hot. And one of those summers was a summer that I was roofing for a summer job. Not a fun time. Not a fun time. Jeff saying both are fine. Archduke saying I watch both European and MLS, but I prefer the Premier League. There you go. I just can't get into it. It feels very slow to me, but again, to each their own. Jeff saying I've never watched or played soccer. Just too late in the game for me. And we built a complex in St. Louis that's state of the art. So looks pretty cool. Awesome. Love that. I remember playing like winter league soccer, like indoor. And for a while, the place that we had in my town growing up, essentially had hockey boards on it. So it's kind of a mix of like, it was a mix of soccer and hockey where you could do like bounce passes off the boards and stuff like that. It's kind of fun, actually. Have you ever been to Panaderia? They sell conchas. I hope I'm saying that right. And more, my background is Mexican, but I was born in Canada, Alberta. I haven't been, but where about were you born, bud? Because I'm born and raised in Alberta here, so. Alex asking, you live in Toronto, Nate? No, I live about an hour or two south of Calgary, Alberta. So little ways away, other side of the continent almost. But Tom saying there's a time I was attacked by Finnish fans after a Latvia-Finland game back in May. I was wearing my Latvian jersey. Jeez, nuts, absolutely nuts. Archduke asking, or Alex asking Archduke, what team does he cheer for? He's an Arsenal fan. Jacob, what are the shots? Shots are, Canadian player just sent into the post of the net there. The shots currently are 29-10 in favor of Canada. And Czechia is about to go on a penalty kill. 2 minutes for roughing there on that play. Makes sense. Oof. Yeah, that's not needed. Not needed, guys. Come on. We can all be friends, right? Archduke saying, I remember indoor soccer in the 1980s. Not real soccer to me, in my opinion. St. Louis is going to have an MLS team this year. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, even... Oh, and there's a Canada goal. A beautiful redirection. And it is now 3-1 Canada in the second period there. Just about the 5-minute mark of the period. Or 5 minutes in, sorry. A beautiful tip in by Ridley Grieg there. Off of the shot from Seeley back at the point. There you go. There's that Canada offense that we've been talking about, right? That we've been waiting for. Ridley Grieg is a Ottawa Senators prospect they're talking about here on the broadcast. Archduke saying he's a Wolverhampton Wolves fan. Okay, there's a team I haven't heard before, actually. Maple Country Ball saying, I feel like the NHL fans underestimate Germany, in my opinion. They just play passive. Yeah, I mean, like the big name out of Germany is Leon Draisaitl, right? Like, and Germany is really quickly moving up in the hockey world. And in part because I think Leon Draisaitl, right? You get more kids invested in it. Alex saying goal 3-1. Archduke saying cute goal light. Oh, yeah, I forgot the goal lights. I was having fun with everybody in the comments. I'll get it next time. Canada will score again. Come on. Kissin saying I will go insane if Latvia beat the Czechs. Jeff saying, hope you all have a great night. Got to go out to dinner with the best friend. Enjoy your dinner, Jeff. And thanks for hanging out with us for a while. It's good talking to you again, bud. Waz going to the box there for Team Canada. Looks like goaltender interference. So the Czechs are going to have a power play here for the next 2 minutes. Good to see Canada's penalty kill come out again. Or come out. They had a penalty yet? No, they haven't. Jacob saying those shots are crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Shots are 30-10 now. Maple Country Ball saying also a Pandaria is like a Starbucks but Mexican. Oh, that sounds really good, actually. Sounds really good. Like I said, y'all are just making me hungry at this point. Ooh, and a good chance there by the Czechs, but it hits the outside of the net on the cross. Archduke saying, at least they're not as bad as Manchester United. There's a good save by Sekanic, who's going to cover up. Oh, a big break there for Garan there on that replay, seeing that shot that it hit the outside of the net. He didn't really move on it. Yikes. Czechs working that power play, trying to go through the point, but Canada breaks it up, and the Czechs are forced to go back to the neutral zone and reset. Here comes Canada. Got 18 seconds left on their penalty kill. Dump it into the corner and get a change here for one last chance for the Czechs. Canada kills off that penalty, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. 12:25 left in the second period. Battle for the puck along the boards there in the Czech end. Puck tries to go back to the blue line, but it just goes over, and Canada's got to reset here. Oh, McTavish is on the ice. Here we go. Alex asking a little true. Why did y'all loan out Connor Cody? We're talking about some soccer in there, and Archduke says, I have no idea. Maybe they want some quick pocket change. Got Tom saying, to be honest, Austria isn't a good hockey team, which they almost beat Germany. The thing is, though, right, is like every game is a new game. Yes, you have teams that do a lot better and more consistent, but every team's got a chance, right? Every team starts at 0-0. Things happen. Got a TV break going on here right now. How's everybody feeling about this game so far? Having a good time? We got Lee chiming in. Hello from Grand Prairie, Alberta. Hello, Lee. How's it going, bud? Alex saying, sorry, Nate, just talking about soccer. Don't be sorry, buddy. Don't be sorry. I love the talk in the chat. I'll pull it up either way. I might know not. Wow. There's a mouthful right there. Might know not much. Still can't talk. Might not know much about soccer, but still love the conversation going on. Saying, lol, nice one, Archduke. Maybe that's the reason. Alex asking, what's your prediction now? Still 6-2? Yeah, I'm still going to stick with 6-2. That feels pretty doable. That feels pretty doable right now, I think, for both sides, honestly. Giston saying, rooting for Canada in the World Cup. Or root for Canada for everything. Alex saying halfway there for each for the score. Yep, absolutely. And we're about halfway through the game. We got 11 minutes left in the second period here. Shots are 31-11 in favor of Canada, and it's a 3-1 game. Ooh, good chance there for Canada. Maple Country Ball saying USA crushed Austria 6-0. Yeah, that was a crazy game there. Trying to follow the score as best as I could. Stefan's predicting a 7-1 win for the Canadians here. Whoo! I'd be okay with that, though. I'd be okay to be wrong from 6-2 and win 7-1. A-okay. Well, I had a great chance there, but just a little bit of the stick lift and no dice. But Canada still leads 3-1. Archduke saying my unpredictable prediction, Canada 5-1. You know what? With the way that Sakanic is playing, 2 more goals in the rest of the game, that's possible, honestly. You take a look at it, how it's 3-1 as we're just about to hit the halfway mark of the game here. But the shots are 30, like I said, 31-11. Sakanic still has an over 900 save percentage. The guy is doing this as best as he can, almost on his own, it feels like. Oh, a couple big saves there by Sakanic. Again, it's probably the thing I've said most this stream here. Big save, Sakanic. And a nice glove there. As we head for a TV timeout here. 9:32 left in the second period. Maple Country Ball predicting 5-3. Ooh, a little bit of a comeback there for the Czechs. I like that. Kissin saying, if you're a 90s kid, would go back in time because of no COVID. Thinking the idea that it would happen eventually anyway. I mean, it'd be cool to do like a visit back in time, but I don't know if I want to go back in time, like stay there. You know what I mean? And I guess like, I don't know. I guess it depends on your definition of a 90s kid. I'm born in like early 97, January. So technically I'm a 90s kid, but I'm kind of that weird couple of years where it's like I remember dial-up internet, but I also, you know, like when I was growing up, iPads were a thing at the same time. So like I still remember like doing like elementary school projects and having them saved on a floppy disk. If anybody remembers what those are. That are younger than like 25, 24. I'm 25, so. Alex saying, who's going to draft Sakanic and McTavish is looking hot good for Anaheim. McTavish, we'll start there. Absolutely. He's looking good. I was saying earlier in the stream that guy is going to be a mainstay, I think, coming up this season for Anaheim, and I can't wait to watch him. It's going to be so much fun. A 1-2 punch, potentially, of McTavish and Zegras. Whew, look out, everybody. Sakanic, man, any team that needs goaltending depth, I think, should be taking a look at him. Kind of, again, like this is one game that I've seen, but how nobody has him picked up is ridiculous to me here. I do have his stats up. Actually, we can take a look here. With the Tri-City Americans this last season, playing in 42 games, had a 901 save percentage. Could be better, but that is a first season playing in North America, so anything's possible. Could easily get picked up. And a breakaway for McTavish, and he scores! There we go. Mason McTavish with the breakaway deep between Sakanic's legs. Sprawled out, and it is 4-1 in favor of Canada. Speaking about Mason McTavish, right? We talk about him, and the guy scores a beautiful goal there. Whew. I cannot wait to watch this kid in a Ducks uniform this year. Oh, man. I'm just feeling for Sakanic at this point. He's getting left out to dry. Drier than Canada dry. For any of my Canadian viewers here. So McTavish's second goal of the night puts Canada ahead 4-1. The guy now has 6 goals in the tournament in not even finished 3 games. Leads the tournament in scoring. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Archduke says roughly half my life was no internet and half was. Technology, just crazy innovation. Okay. Absolutely ridiculous. There you go. Alex saying, yes, sir. Speaking of which, McTavish makes it 4-1. Love that. Maple Country Ball saying, kind of nervous about Finland. They've beaten us twice in the World Junior Championships. Yeah, it's always like those top 4, top 5 teams, right? Could always be something different each year. Canada, the US, Russia, they're not in this one for reasons. Again, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, Finland, Sweden. I say the Czechs can be in there for sure. And a nice glove save by Sekanic there. Alex asking, do you have a favorite team in the NHL? So my favorite team is the Calgary Flames, but also right up there is the Anaheim Ducks, thanks to heading into a 4th season of covering them for the Hockey Podcast Network. You know what? Actually, if you're not following my show on Twitter, The Quack Report, it would be really nice if you did, actually. We're about 11 people, I think, away from 900 followers. So that'd be pretty cool to have 900 heading into season 4 there coming up in September. So if you're not following, go follow us on Twitter at Quack Report Pod. And if you want to follow myself as well, actually, you can follow me on Twitter at Tate Nomas, TateNhomas. Mr. Mom saying, I'm not able to watch the game. I'm watching, quote unquote, on your coverage. Does Zellweger look solid? He's been looking pretty good so far. This has obviously been a lot more of a offensive game for Canada. The defense hasn't been as much of a thing, but yeah, Zellweger's been looking awesome. And yeah, another guy that I'm excited to see play in a Ducks uniform here coming up soon. So yeah, WHL Defenseman of the Year, if I'm not mistaken, last year, and led defenseman in points. It's going to be so much fun to play or to watch him play. I'm not sure how to read that, but saying Russian love you. Alex saying, nice. I'm going to head out right now. See ya. Thanks for hanging out for a while with us, Alex. And hope to see you again soon, man. And that's the 12th or 11th save, 12th shot of the game for Garan there as he elects to hold that here. And we're going to have a face-off. Maple Country Ball saying, what is your least favorite country team right now? Being a Canadian, I got to say the States. But at the same time, as a Flames fan, I'm like, okay, Matt Coronado's on that team. He's playing pretty good. Got Pastajov and Ian Moore playing on there for the Ducks as well for Team USA this year. But yeah, just that rivalry of Canada and the States. I feel like I gotta say that's my least favorite team. But hate him but respect him. You know what I mean? Mr. Mom saying, so excited. We can lose, but have some fun. We meaning the Ducks. Yeah, that's the hope for this season, honestly. Like last year was a lot of fun for the first half, I would say, because, the Ducks were winning. They're crazy to think that the Ducks were the top of the Pacific Division at one point last year. And for like a solid week, I would say, right? Ducks were just going off and having fun, but then, injuries started to affect them and they just couldn't recuperate after that. And the trade deadline of selling off guys like Josh Manson and Ricard Raquel didn't really help them to get back up either. So some good chances there for the Czechs and Garan, making some big saves there to keep the puck out. We got a scrum in front of the net there a little bit. Just one more look there at that McTavish goal. Absolutely beautiful. He's got 2 goals on the night, 6 goals in the tournament as we are headed for a TV timeout there. Shots are currently 41-13 in favor of Canada. Mr. Mom saying, later rivals guys posted, and here I am. Yeah, they're friends of ours too. Absolutely love those guys. We got Lindsay saying, oh, hello there. Fancy seeing you here. Go Canada. How's it going, Lindsay? Thanks for tuning in. Lauren saying, is Neil going to do a stream? You know what? I can take a look. see if I can pull up our schedule, see if he is doing any World Juniors. World Juniors this year. I'm not sure if he is offhand. But let's take a look. I'm not seeing Neil on this list here for the World Juniors, but Neil will definitely be back for some NHL action, I would say, coming up in October. Mr. Mom's saying COVID hurt. Gibby did the Gibby and got tired. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I forgot that there was that wave of COVID that went through the team, affecting guys like Trevor Zegras and whatnot. And yeah, Gibby as well, just getting tired. And that's something that we were talking about on the show as well, right? Like you can't. I'm sure Gibson wants to try to play every game that he can, but if you're Dallas Eakins and you're John Gibson, right? If you're Dallas Eakins, you got to say to Gibson, "Hey, we want you to be performing at your best, and if you're tired, you can't do that. We just got to play a couple less games, right? Like you still do 50-30 and still be good." So I don't know. Maybe Dallas Eakins will learn the error of his ways over the last couple of seasons. And again, it's not a slight on John Gibson. It happens with every goalie, right? You get played too much and you get burnt out. A good example, I think that like caught up a little bit later, I think. Cam Talbot was that in 2016, 2017, played 72 games, I think, for the Edmonton Oilers. And was looking awesome doing it. And I get it, ride the hot hand and everything like that. But the next season, that dude was gassed still. Was not looking good. But he's had a bit of a resurgence since then. And has been looking pretty good. So Ottawa Senators fans should be pretty excited for Cam Talbot this year, actually, I think. He's a good goalie. Lee saying had to step away from the stream, but we'll leave the stream running. We'll still be here for you, bud. Lauren saying I would normally see Sports Fan Adam on Neil's live streams. Tom saying my least favorite IIHF team is Finland because it's their fans. Like I said, I was attacked by their fans while wearing a Latvian jersey after a Latvia-Finland game. Is that a rivalry, I guess, between like Latvia and Finland? Is there like something I'm not aware of there? Because not that I don't believe you. That just seems odd that it's Finland and Latvia is what causes some stuff. But Mr. Mom's saying, Kiston, I was wearing a Sweden jersey in Salt Lake in 2002, and it was like having a golden ticket to free beer in every bar. The Swedes rule. That is not where I was expecting that to go. I was ready for it to be like, oh yeah, and I got ganged up on also free beer. There you go. There you go. Reynolds saying Czechia losing this easy. Yeah, it's not looking too hot for them. We got about 3 minutes left in this game. The score is 4-1 in favor of Canada. Shots are 41-14 in favor of Canada. Also, a lot of 4-1s in that sentence there. Puck is out into the bench, and we're going to have a little bit of a stoppage in play. Kiston saying, I've met some Swedish fans, and they were very nice. Swedes are always nice people, it seems like. I don't know. It was a stereotypical, more nice people. Canadians or Swedes? Let me know in the comments. Lauren saying you might want to check out the Real Sports Update channels there. Chargers videos there, including a stream of tonight's Chargers game. Maple Country Ball saying, all right, I have to see you. Hashtag let's go Canada. Oh, have to go. Oh, excuse me. Well, it's good having you in the chat, Maple Country Ball. Come back soon, and we'll see you maybe in the NHL season if you're not back tonight. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. From Archduke there, I believe Latvia and Finland share borders. Yeah, that would definitely have a bit of a regional rivalry, right? So Kissen saying I want it to be a rival, but it's not. So. Zarbian asking when HTH coming back on? What show are you talking about here, bud? Yeah, it's all good, Lauren. I'm just pulling up comments. Cousin saying I can turn Latvia Finland into a hockey rivalry. That'd be awesome. We need some more good rivalries. Mr. Mom saying Canadians will apologize more. Sorry, but Swedes buy beer. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I get it. Sean saying, all right, guys, I'm back, but not back. I guess I'm signing off for the night. Good night, everybody. Good night, Sean. Thanks for hanging out with us for a while, and we'll see you again soon. Ronald saying Latvia doesn't share a border with Finland, nor is it really a rivalry since Latvia can't compete. Lindsay saying, I really want a Czechia jersey. Good luck to me finding one. I was just talking about that earlier, Lindsay, before you hopped on. I was saying if there was some other international teams that their jerseys I would want, would be the Czechia, the red one. They're I guess they're away jersey technically. And Sweden. I'd go for a Swedish jersey. Archduke saying, take care, Sean. Kissen saying if I was Latvian head coach, I'd send all Latvians to the NHL. Damn good development coach. There you go. Got about $1.25 here left in the second period. Czechia applying some pressure there in the Canadian end. Canada's got the puck and they're headed back up here. So we're dumping it in as the defense takes a change there. Canada grabs the puck, dumps it in, and Czechia grabs it again. Got about 30 seconds left here. Oh, a big hit there by the Canadian there. Some good hockey here in these last couple of minutes. Ronald's which jersey specifically, like which year? I'll find a picture of it and take a look here and we can talk about it during the intermission. Which, by the way, is right now at the end of the second period. Canada leads 4-1. Shots are 41-15 in favor of the Canadians, in favor of the Canucks, as you would, or as you will. But man, Thomas Sakanik with 37 saves headed into a third period still. Man, a poor guy. But Canada, the offense just came out to play in that period there. And yeah, nice lead there, 4-1. Whose predictions are still alive? Let me know in the chat. All right, we are going to take a quick break here and hear from our friends over at DraftKings. Use the promo code THPN to get some exclusive offers at DraftKings Sportsbook. We'll be back in just a moment. and we are back. Second intermission action. If you're just tuning in, and I haven't introduced myself, my name is Nate Thomas. I'm the co-host of the Quack Report, the Anaheim Ducks show here on the Hockey Podcast Network. And we're just hanging out, watching Canada versus the Czechs. It's currently 4-1 Canada after the second period there. Shots are 41-15 in favor of the Canadians. And I've been talking about it the entire time. Thomas Sakanik has just been playing awesome. Which, I mean, I guess he kind of has to do because his team in front of him is really not able to do a whole lot about this Canadian offense here. But, he's making some big saves there and trying his best to keep this team as close as he can in this game. Let's go through the comments here for a little bit and see what you guys have been talking about here. Ronald says, I love Russia's jerseys too. They're old ones. Anyway, you got to be a bit more specific of which ones you're talking about, buddy. And I'll pull them up and take a look at them. Lauren asking, when will the next Quack Report episode be? We will start season 4 on. It's crazy that we're heading into season 4. We just had our 200th episode. Was that last week? I think 2 weeks ago. Last week. Time is not a thing on my mind right now, I guess. The next episode will be on September 7th. So we're taking a bit of a break because we really haven't taken one actually in the 3 years that we've done it. I think the longest break that we've taken is maybe 2 weeks. So just take some time and just enjoy ourselves a little bit. And but we'll be back with some more Ducks talk and whatnot September 7th. So for the start of season 4. Kissin saying, I can't wait for the next World Juniors in Canada and the IIHF World Championship in Tampere and Riga. I hope I'm saying those names right. The next World Juniors is just a couple months away, right? Because this one was supposed to be last December, but it got shut down partway through due to COVID. And it's in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, I believe, coming up this year. So it's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Archduke saying, thanks for the correction. Finland and Latvia are not bordering countries, but they are still close by. Yeah, absolutely. Excuse me. Ronald's saying, same, I'm going to be there at World Juniors or the World Championship. Which one, Ronald's? Lauren's asking, does Dylan know when the Pigskin Podcast Network will launch? I'm not 100% sure offhand, but Archduke saying, I'm old enough to remember when the USSR played hockey. I remember when the USA won the gold in 80. Now, I have gone back and I have watched the original games of that, but also one of my favorite movies growing up was Miracle, the story of that 1980 US Olympic team. Still one of my favorite hockey movies of all time, 100%. So what's everyone's thoughts on this game so far? Does Canada up the offense even more in this period? Do we see a bit of a regression? Do the Czechs come back? Let me know in the comments. And you know what? I try not to press this too much because I do want everybody just to enjoy. But you know what? If you've been enjoying what we've been doing here on THPN, give us a like on this stream. Subscribe as well if you want some more awesome content. We do watch-alongs, especially throughout the NHL season. Nearly every day there's a watch-along going on of some game or another. And if you really like what I'm doing here today, at least on just below the comment section there is a little dollar sign. I think like a little dollar bill. And if you're able to, there's no pressure to it whatsoever. Feel free to click that button and shoot a couple bucks my way. THPN is really good to us. Whatever money comes through on the streams, us hosts get it directly. They don't take a cut or anything like that. So but yeah, no pressure to do that whatsoever, but it would be greatly appreciated at the same time. But you know what? Even just like and subscribe to the THPN channel. While you're at it, go and like and subscribe to my show, The Quack Report, on YouTube. You can go follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Quack Report Pod as well. Like I was saying earlier, we are at on Twitter, at least the show is at 889 followers. We're about 11 off from 900, and that would be pretty cool to have 900 followers on that for the start of season 4 there. So. Oh, Archduke, you're right. It is not there. Oh, interesting. That's a first. Okay, that's fine. Then ignore the $sign thing I was talking about. Like and subscribe at least, though. Can we do that? All right, let's see what else we got with the comments here. Ronald saying he'll be there for the World Championship. That'll be fun. I'd love to go to that tournament. I mean, both of these. I actually haven't been to either yet, but yeah, would love to go to the World Championship at some point. Mr. Ron saying, I'm with you, Duke. I've seen them all live. Tom saying, if Latvia was good at hockey all the time, they would be a rival with Finland. Lauren saying the NFL regular season is about to start, and I'm not sure who to ask about the Pigskin Podcast Network. Can't wait until it's launched so I can tune into Steelers live streams. Yeah, I think Dylan might be doing one more of the World Junior one, so that might be the time to ask him. So he's the one who handles that a little bit more. So Mr. Mom saying done. Thank you very much. And Archduke, I did the others. Thank you guys very much. Much appreciated. Archduke, bud, I gotta say, I love the beard. Love the beard. I had some length to mine, and then my girlfriend and I went and watched Top Gun Maverick, and we both thought, how would it look if I had a mustache? So it kind of got trimmed off. But if anybody's seen me on here before, they know that I've had some length to the beard before. So, but very much respected. Very much respected. Lauren asking which live streams will Dylan do? Doesn't look like he has any other ones actually right now, but I'm sure he will. He might have to fill in, or at least he'll be back for the NHL season, I'm sure. So. Archduke saying thank you for the compliment on the beard. It's down to 5 inches now. Yeah, I need to grow mine back out. So this has been about a month and a half, almost 2 months of length. So it's coming back at least, but I'm at least recognizable. So my coworkers were very surprised when I walked in the one day with just the mustache. So just the mustache going. Both scenes, 4-1 Canada. Oof. Yeah, Canada turned it up there in the second there. Scoring another 2 goals to make it 4-1. And really just shutting down any Czech opportunities. So not too many shots. 41-15 shots in favor of Canada. Tom said, I want Canadian and American fan trash talk each other at hockey. Yeah, we'll probably have to wait for, I think it would be a medal would probably be the time that you would get that because of how the pools are set up. Forget who's in what pool exactly, but I think for the playoffs for this tournament, Canada and the States would, have to meet in the playoffs for them to maybe get some of that. But it's definitely possible that you'll see some of that this year. So it'll grow fast. I figured how to tame it better. Some good old some oils, some bombs. One thing I found was the and some people are probably gonna laugh at this, get like the beard straightener. Basically like a heated brush. Those things are fantastic. I love it. Feels so nice on my face in the morning. It's Canada's last game against Finland here. They're just showing is going to be at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Same time as this game started on Monday. Canada and Finland. And yeah, whoever wins that probably take out first or probably take first in the division. So it'll be good. Oils in a blow dryer. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. So yeah, if you don't do the straightener, you can take a blow dryer and the brush through it at the same time. Definitely works. Oh. You know what? It's great watching some hockey again with everybody. I did miss this. Like I said, the last stream that I had done was Game 5, Calgary versus Edmonton, Battle of Alberta for round 2 of the playoffs, and it was a bit of a disappointing night for myself, but it was fun watching with everybody. So I am seeing we got some more viewers coming in here. You guys can introduce yourselves in the chat and yeah, get the chat going here. So it's a chat driven stream, right? So if you are just tuning in, my name is Nate. I'm the co-host of the Quack Report on the Hockey Podcast Network, covering all things Anaheim Ducks, and we do some other hockey stuff and whatnot as well, and talk some music, movies, and stuff like that too, a little bit here and there. So feel free to go give us a follow, like and subscribe our YouTube channel at Quack Report Pod, our Twitter and Instagram at Quack Report Pod as well. And be sure to give the THPN channel a like and subscribe to that as well for some awesome content as well. Some more watch-alongs if you're new to the channel. Do pretty like watch-alongs almost every day during the NHL season with a variety of different hosts. And it's always a great time here at the channel. So yeah, Tom saying I'll never forget 9-6 playoff game between the Oilers and Flames. Yeah, that was a crazy night. So I had the I mean, not that you know what the score is going to be or anything like that, but I had the fun idea of I'm going to take a shot on air for every time the Flames scored. Needless to say, I was a little tipsy coming out of that game after we were done. So, but that was a good night. Game 5 in overtime, not so much. Not so much. All right, the question of the stream I think that we had was if you want to throw it in the chat there, kind of introduce yourself a little bit of what's the chicken wing that you go for? You like the drumsticks or do you like the wings? Let us know in the comments. Archduke saying, I was already following the Quack Report on Twitter, just followed your personal account. Thank you very much. Yeah, I guess I don't really shout that out enough. My personal account on Twitter is at Tatenomas, TateNhomas. If you want to sauce me a follow there, that would be awesome as well. And I believe I just passed a bit of a milestone also with Archduke. Actually, that is my 800th follower. Thank you very much, Archduke. That warms my heart. All right, I'm kind of ready for this this next period to start here. What about everybody else? Itching to get back into it? Tom saying I like the buffalo wings. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess we haven't talked about that. What kind of what flavor of wings does everybody like? I'm a big barbecue guy. It's simple. Barbecue's really good though. There's a sauce that I like to make. I'll do it's like a maple barbecue sauce and put in some Frank's Red as well. So just like a little bit of, it's like sweet and spicy. So it's a mix that I like at least. Got Archduke with the thumbs up there. So Ridley Gregg and Mason McTavish with the 2 goals in the second period there. McTavish is his second goal of the game also. And that was a beautiful breakaway goal there. 100%. Mr. Mom's saying barbecue's my jam too. It's just good, right? It's just good. Nice and simple. Archduke makes his own barbecue sauce. Ooh. Love trying different sauces. Nice to spice things up a little, right? They're just showing off highlights right now of Sakanic. Some Canadian goals in there, but some awesome saves by Sakanic. And he's been the talking point for me of this game. The Czech goalie there, Thomas Sakanic. He's been playing unreal. Like I said, 41 shots on goal. He's made 37 saves. He's been doing everything he can to make to keep his team in it as best as he can here. Mr. Mom saying Duke is posting his recipe in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Duke, throw it in, buddy. I kind of want it too. Want to try it. Do you like the Canadian goal song this year? Honestly, I didn't actually hear. I haven't heard at all what it is because I started talking and I'm just not really listening at that point. And the other two games that Canada's played so far, I've been at work, so I just kind of have it on in the background. I haven't been really hearing it. If somebody wants to fill me in on what the song is, though, and I'll listen for it for the next goal because we know there's another one coming from Canada. We know that. Couple good chances there for the Czechs, but Garan covers that up. We haven't had really a chance to talk about Dylan Garand a whole lot this game, the goaltender for the Canadians. Played with the Kamloops Blazers of the WHL this year. Played 45 games, had a .925 save percentage, and 4 shutouts. A 34-9-1 record. And then in the playoffs, had 17 games played and a .933 save percentage, going 11-5-1 with 3 shutouts in the playoffs. That's insane. That is insane. Lindsay saying, I love hot wings. They're all dressed dry rub wings. Oh, okay. I haven't tried that. I love how I keep saying okay, yeah, let's talk like some food questions in the comments, and I'm just making myself more hungry. That's all I'm doing. Really, Greg with a chance and an easy stop there for Sakanic. But Canada coming out hard here for that third period. Mr. Mom saying dry rub is pretty legit, Lindsay. There's a place back in my hometown that does like a ranch dry rub. That one's pretty good, actually. And they do like a dill dry rub as well. That one's really good. Tom asking, do you like the McRib? Because I don't. Man, I haven't had a McRib in forever. It's not a thing that's available in Canada, and even in the States, I'm not sure is that like a normal thing still? I don't remember. It's been, to be fair, with COVID and everything like that, it's been a few years since I've been in Canada, and especially going to a McDonald's in the States. But I do remember having one, and I liked it personally. It was good to me. But I mean, it's not quality rib, obviously, but it was still pretty good. Mr. Mom saying, yum, dill dry rub. Where's the hometown? Good old Medicine Hat, Alberta. Is the hometown there. So, but yeah, there's a local place there. Roscoe's that does insanely good wings and a bunch of different combinations for dry rub and different sauces. So they got one that's called the Johnny Cash, which is like one of their, I think it is their hottest flavor. And so my dad really likes spicy food, and like he's the guy who like eats like straight jalapenos, that kind of thing, which aren't as spicy as they were to me now, I guess, when compared to like when I was a kid. But like he just loves hot food though, and he'll go for like really hot sauces and whatnot. And he told me for that Johnny Cash thing, he could only have like 2 wings and he had to tap out. It was that bad that he was like crying and sweating after 2 chicken wings. Alex saying, "Hey, I'm back. Good to see you back, Alex. Doesn't look like it'll be 6-2. Hey, there's still 7 minutes or 17 minutes and 20 seconds left in the period here. We're just getting started. Anything's possible. 2 goals for Canada, 1 goal for the Czechs. Easily possible. Easily possible." Mr. Mom says, "You're kidding. I'm at Roscoe's right now, just not the one in Medicine Hat." It is spelled a little bit differently, and it is just a local place. Yeah, he doesn't have it chained at all. So, but that's funny though how you're at a Roscoe's right now, just not the same one. I was saying I'm just messing with you. Thanks, bud. Hot Take Hockey saying, "Let's get to 2.5K subscribers." Yeah, that would be awesome. I forget. I think it was one of the streams that Carter and I were doing actually was the one that we hit. Was the one that we hit 2,000 subscribers. So that would be that'd be pretty cool to be doing the stream as we hit another milestone here. Alex saying hi to Hot Take Hockey. Lindsay saying, "Next time you're in YYC, we'll go for all dressed dry rub wings. There's some great places for them." Sounds good. Yeah, we'll talk soon, Lindsay. Here, I think we might be headed next weekend. I gotta get my phone fixed. So, and what a massive hit there! Holy shit! Can we just stop for a second and get a replay of that, please? I want to see that again. Holy crap! Massive hit there by the Canadian on the check. I didn't even see who that was. My goodness. Come on, someone cover the puck or throw it into the bench, please. I want to see that hit again. Alice asking, how are you? It's a hot take there. Tom saying, "I think Latvia is good at ice hockey and basketball. The only NBA player I know is Kristaps Porzingis." I hope I'm saying that right. Man, the amount of like European names that I have butchered, if I had a dime for every European name I've butchered, I would be a very rich man. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't have the budget for jerseys. Let's say that. Okay, we got a stoppage. Please show me this hit again. Please show me. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What a hit on Juracek there by Brennan Ottman. Ridiculous. That was a good hit. Oh, and then gut with the slash on Ottman after the play. Or Goot, sorry, not gut. Mr. Mom saying, "Nailed it, Nate." What did I nail? I'm kind of confused now. I'm glad I nailed it, whatever it is. Tom saying, "I can't imagine being a goalie." Let me tell you, from one, it's a fun time. It's a fun time. You get the most play time, but the only downside is that if something goes wrong, probably have yourself to blame for it. So we're also a very superstitious bunch. That's for sure. Some lean into it a little bit more than others, and not by choice by any means. If you want to talk about superstitions, I got a couple. Big superstition for me is every piece of gear I put on has to go left to right side. And I have taken off like 3 like I've like realizing I'm putting my leg pads on the wrong way, I've taken them off and just redone them. Or if I realize I put my shoes on the wrong feet, it'll be, take the leg pads, take the pants, and then take my shoes off and redo the whole thing. Everything has to be left to right for me. And then I got a weird, as soon as I get on the floor ritual with my posts as well, which I feel like is a lot easier to just see it rather than try to explain it. So Mr. Mom saying the Euro name. Oh, look at me go. There we go. Glad I nailed 1 out of 100. I want to talk one more time about those Czech jerseys. I just love the details in the shoulders and the striping on the arms. Looks fantastic. I do want one of those jerseys. One of the few international teams as well that seems to have a logo, I guess, for their nation, their hockey team, I guess. A lot of them are like a shield or of the country or that kind of thing, right? Or the Czechs have the lion wearing the crown. The whole look is very clean. Very clean. Jacob asking, what happened to the Czechs after the first period? Canada's offense came out a little bit more, a little heavier. And Sakanic's just been trying to keep the Czechs in this game. That's what happened, Jacob. Oh, Tom, you're killing me here. Now we're just going to, name this guy. Hey, name this guy and see how many I can butcher here. Tom saying, can you pronounce this? Okay, I got to make that a little bit bigger. I can't tell what that letter is, actually. Guyanus? Oh, my goodness. Anteto Conmopo. Yeah, I'm not even going to try, man. I'm not even going to try. Can I just get the $5 for the amount of times I'm going to screw that up? Like I said, a dime per time I screw it up. So, yeah, Kiston is mean, says Mr. Mom. 100%. That was just ruthless. Ruthless. Oh, they're showing that lacrosse goal by Johnson again. And man, what a thing of beauty. What a thing of beauty. Mr. Mom saying, for the thinger, Giannis. Okay, so I think I had that close, but the last name, no idea. No idea whatsoever. Kissin saying, I get that Greek last names are hard to pronounce. Oh, that's Greek. Oh, yeah, I have no chance whatsoever on that. No chance at all. Got 13:20 left in this game here. Canada's up 4-1 currently. Shots are 46-18. Canada's offense just applying incredible pressure throughout this game. But Thomas Sakanik, the goaltender for the Czechs, in his first start of the tournament, what a welcome to the tournament moment for this season or for this year. Hey, here's your first game, and it's against Canada. Good luck. We're not going to give you much help, says the rest of the Czech team. And to think back at the start of the first period, the Czechs had the lead first. They scored a shorthanded goal on Canada. Whoo, what a shot there by Forrester. And it is 5-1 Canada now. And we got the celebratory lights. I remembered it this time. We got them going. That was a blast there, but also just great puck movement there by the Canadian offense. Picking up that rebound in the corner. And just right at the top of the slot with the slap shot. Love it. Absolute power move there. Great pass by Johnson. Archduke saying it becomes a challenge when you have no vowel names. 100%. 100%. Mr. Mom saying, I'm looking at your jersey collection. I feel your pain. I have about 15 signed or historical jerseys. Ooh, cool. But only 2 shadow boxes. I just change them out every time someone comes and hangs out. Yeah, I like to change these around every now and then. Like I was saying, I think I got about between hockey, lacrosse, baseball, and football, I got to be around 90 to 100 jerseys at this point. And for hockey, there's some junior, there's some international jerseys in there. There's a lot of NHL, obviously, and that kind of thing. So it's fun to be able to just swap them around or that. I only have 1 jersey in a shadow box, and it's not even here. Actually, it's back in my childhood house. My junior jersey that I won 2 provincial medals in. So that's the only shadow box one I got, but Kiston, what was your reaction when the Raptors won the final in 2019? I mean, obviously I was pretty happy for the Raptors and Raptors fans. They'd gone a long time without or for their first championship, right? And I think everybody kind of got caught up in the basketball hype a little bit. I'm not as much of a basketball fan either, but I would love to go see a game though in person at some point. It is a very fun sport. So Archduke saying my last name is pretty hard to pronounce. What is your last name? I want to try it. Give it to me. See what we got. Reneel saying hi. Welcome back to the chat, Reneel. Do you think the Anaheim Ducks or how do you think the Anaheim Ducks are going to do this season? I'm not seeing them make the playoffs, but I see them making strides forward. 7th, 8th, or 7th, 6th place in the Pacific Division. They'll do better, but they're not making the playoffs yet. I like that Vegas Golden Knights jersey right behind you. Thank you very much. That was there's a funny story behind that one. So, if anybody knows the jersey seller, Cool Hockey, they do mystery jerseys, which are fun to do every now and then. And I did one of those, and I got the gray Vegas jersey. I guess not the home jersey anymore, by the sounds of it. With Robin Leonard on it. I was like, oh, this is awesome. But they sent me the wrong size by accident. So I talked to them and was like, yeah, unfortunately, it's either, you keep the jersey or we send you just a new box. Like they can't just replace it with the right size. And so I was like, okay, I'll take the gamble again. Cause I do have a Vegas jersey. I have a Fleury jersey for Vegas. So I was like, I'll take the gamble and get the right size back. And it's the gold Vegas jersey. So I'm like, oh, sweet. So doesn't have the name on it, but it is a very nice jersey. So and it's one that I appreciate a bit more looking at it. When I first saw it, I was a little underwhelmed, but it does look very nice in person, I think. What's your favorite one that you own other than the one that you wore? Of all my jerseys or just my lacrosse ones? Of all my jerseys, my favorite jersey. Oh man. I feel like I'd have to go back and take a look, to be honest with you, at what I got and kind of figure out a favorite. There's a couple for just like different design reasons and whatnot. To give you an answer right now, I guess let's go with I still have my very first jersey. The Calgary Flames Blasty jersey with Jerome McGinley on the back. The thing might fit on my leg at this point. It's a lot small. I think pretty small. I think I got it when I was like 7 years old from my grandparents. But yeah. Okay, we got Archduke's last name here. McWhorter. McWhorter? See if I got it right. Guess asking, do I know French? Yes, but no. It's a requirement, I guess, for Canadian students to learn it in like elementary school, but I never really went past that. Like I can pick out a couple words here and there, but I'm not able to give like a fluent sentence or anything like that. So, yeah, it's just kind of like recognizing words that look similar to the English spelling, but yeah, Mr. Mom saying, yeah, favorite hockey jersey. Yeah, I'll go with that one, my first one, because it's a Blasty jersey. That is a really nice one, the Flames one with the horse on it. I do enjoy this jersey though, as like, and it's not just for like the newness of it to me. Actually, okay, one that I really enjoy. I have a Medicine Hat Tigers jersey. It was their alternate in 2007. That looks like it's designed after their original jersey. Orange, just with Tigers written script across it. I'm not normally a big script logo guy outside of baseball, but that Tigers jersey it's clean. So I'll go with that one. Reneel saying I own the biggest Golden Knight jersey, and it's a Jack Gel and a yeah. Kissin saying because I know some French, but I don't speak it. Guess I need Montreal to help me. Yeah, I wish I retained more of what I had learned in French language classes. Reneel saying I own no Vegas. Oh, like you're wanting a Jack Eichel jersey. Okay. Yeah, that's a good player to go for. Absolutely. Jack Eichel is underrated, and I think part of it is because of his, he was playing in Buffalo for so long and kind of his injury history. So very underrated player in my opinion. Mr. Bomb saying, LOL, Ginla is pretty solid. Yeah, so I got a good story there. So my aunt was a massive Flames fan growing up and everything like that too. And she was at a grocery store one day and just happened to drop something, and some guy picked the thing up for her and gave it back, said thank you, and she's like, that guy was really familiar. And it was like an hour later, she goes, that was Jerome McGinley. Crap. Archduke saying his last name McQuirter. Okay, so I was close. I was close. Oh, you own a Jack Eichel jersey. Great choice. Kissin saying Montreal is my favorite Canadian city. I have yet to be there, but I have friends who have been there, and they said it's a beautiful city. So I'd love to go visit it someday. Mr. Mom, Iginla or Al McInnes? I got to go Iginla because I got to watch a lot more of Iginla growing up. But yeah, I you can't go wrong with some Iggy. Can't go wrong with Iggy. And like I said, 2010 Olympics as well. I'm debating if I want to get Bobby Lou, Roberto Luongo, or Joe McGinley on this jersey if I get somebody put on. So Reneel saying the color. Oh, he's got the white Golden Knights jersey. That's a very clean jersey. I'm not normally going for the white jerseys personally, besides besides this Canada one, but that is a very nice jersey. I gotta admit. Archduke saying I have a 1997 Blues jersey and won a Topeka Scarecrows jersey at one of their games. They do not exist anymore. Ooh, so okay, so 97 is 97 the one where they had the like the red stripes kind of going, like the angle red stripe? I'm trying to remember like the years of when jerseys were worn. That's a jersey that grew on me a little bit more. Mr. Mom saying, I'm old. Me and McWeirder are hanging out. Okay, are you guys old or am I just young? I was having this conversation earlier this week. It was the official Star Wars account had put out a thing. It was like by age 30, you should have acquired your father's lightsaber, blown up a Death Star, and gotten a princess medal. And I was like, I only got 5 years to do this, and then you had other people like, oh yeah, I'm already like, I'm past the age of this, and yes, is the question of okay, are you old or am I just young? Archduke saying Topeka is in Kansas. Ooh, cool. Lindsay saying Victoria, BC is beautiful. Something about the island didn't want to come back. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you guys were there just recently. I was in Victoria years ago. Like I was a little kid. The only thing I really remember about it was actually the ferry ride to Vancouver. And it was cool. I got to see orca whales, like a pod of orca whales swimming beside the ferry. That was pretty cool, actually. Archduke saying yes, they have the red stripes. Yeah, yeah, that's a jersey that definitely grew on me a little bit more the more I looked at it. At first, I was like, "That's it." Just red on a Blues jersey just kind of seemed odd to me, but I appreciate it for what it is. So, Reneel saying I was going to go with the gold one, but changed my mind. Yeah, the white one's not a bad option. So, but maybe pick up a gold one in the future. Never know. Or you can save your bucks and wait till November for the new Golden Knights reverse retro. I've heard those look pretty good, actually. I'm excited to see what they do. Archduke says, I'm 58, don't feel it. Exactly. You feel 18, right? You're just going. Mr. Mom saying perspective. I was 7 when Star Wars came out. Okay, so I think, yeah, you'd be around the same age as my dad, I guess. Because, yeah, he was around 7, I think, as well. So my dad still has all his original Star Wars toys, like the old Kenner ones that came out in 78. And he's let me play with them and everything like that when I was a kid. And I've added my own Star Wars toys to that collection. So there's a toy store at the end of Fremont Street in Las Vegas that has like some older toys and whatnot. And even like some of the toys that I had growing up had risen in value. And I'm like looking at the prices that they're selling for. And I'm like, where's this toy that I had and whatnot? So Kiston saying, Nate, I'm young too. Alex saying 5 minutes left. Yeah, we got 5:22 left in this game. Score is 5-1 in favor of Canada. The shots are 54-21. Poor Sakanic. Dude's just hanging in there. Someone get him an IV of fluid after this, please. Alex saying, let's go Canada. Yeah, let's go Canada. Mr. Mom saying, sadly, B2, regarding the toys. Sad that you had the Star Wars ones. Those things are awesome, man. Love those things. Archduke saying, perspective. I remember when NHL players wore no helmets. Love that. Okay, I got another good story there. That's kind of reminded me of just like kind of the gear thing. So my uncle had a brief stint in the NHL with the Boston Bruins, and my little cousin was talking about how our uncle wore, like the old school brown goalie pads when he was playing, and he was like offended by it. He was like, "No, I didn't." He's like, "Yeah, you did. I have a photograph of it." He's like, "Go look at that photograph again, and then come back and tell me how wrong you are." He was a little upset by that. It was kind of funny. Lindsay saying, okay, Nate, what is Nashville doing for their reverse retro? Please tell me it's a nice navy blue jersey. I haven't heard anything about Nashville specifically, but yeah, I'd want a navy one also. Don't get me wrong, I like the yellow one right here, but it needs a little bit more blue. I feel like just blue shoulders. That's all you have to do. Blue shoulders, and it'd be perfect. Oh, and bring the blue helmets back as well. I'm not a fan of the yellow helmets. Mr. Mom saying Doug Wilson and Last of an Era. Alex, if I didn't mention it, I'm a Maple Leafs fan. Not too good there right now. No, not quite. I was really rooting for the Leafs, honestly, against Tampa. I felt like that was a series that they could do it, actually. So it seemed like they were able. It seems like they were going to be able to. Archduke with more perspectives. I remember when residents of Florida didn't know a thing about hockey. Okay, I'll give my version of perspective. I remember watching Darren Helm play junior for the Medicine Hat Tigers, not scoring big goals as a older NHL player for the Colorado Avalanche. How's that one work? That one work? Lindsay saying, I just want a nice navy blue jersey to put Jeannot on it. Yeah, Jeannot, Tanner Jeannot was a fun player to watch this year. Absolutely. Mr. Mom saying, I still have the toys. And regarding the jerseys, two I'm proud of. I have Drew Doughty's draft day jersey, and I have Roenick's when he signed with the Kings. Lots of others, but I like those two as a Ducks fan. There you go. If you want another Doughty jersey, head over to my Twitter account at Tatenomics. I have another 2010 Canada jersey with Doughty on it that I'm looking to get rid of. Got to fund some other jerseys. RJ chiming in with a hi. How's it going, RJ? Haven't seen you in a bit. Alex saying, I'm going to get a McTavish jersey soon in 30 minutes. I love it. I love it. Stick with the Canada one first, I feel like. We got to see what number he's going to wear for Anaheim. What he's going to stick with at least. Because it seems like we're being led that Trevor Zegras even is changing his number here. So Alex asking, what's up, RJ? Mr. Mom, size on the Doughty jersey. It's a extra large. Extra large. Alex, should I get the Canada first or Anaheim? I'd say go for Canada until we know what McTavish's number is. Unless you hold off for a couple months. And then you get an orange Mighty Duck McTavish in whatever number he wears. That's the way to go. Archduke says, be right back. Just broke a plate, not due to anger issues. Hey, sometimes you just got to get it out. I get it. 2:33 left in this game. Score is still 5-1 for Canada. Shots are 57-22 in favor of the Canucks. Which, if you didn't know, Canuck is a slang term for Canadian. It's endearing to us, though, I think. I find it endearing, at least. Unless we're talking about the Vancouver Canucks. Then, no, get out of here with that. Alex saying, might as well get both, but thanks for the advice. No problem. I mean, and that's just my 2 cents as well, right? I'm not gospel by any means, so just what I would do. Mr. Mom, what's the Twitter? And at his age, Duke's anger issues confirmed. My Twitter is at Tatenomics, TateNhomas, and it's my pinned tweet there. So, and yeah, feel free to DM me, man. Need 6-1. I predicted 6-2. So, but like I said, I'm happy to be wrong. Just showing off Kent Johnson highlights. Love it. prospect of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Or no, wait. Oh, he played for them this year, actually, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he played for them. Oh, Zellweger with a good chance out in front. Or throwing it out in front, sorry. But no dice. All right, we got 1 minute left in this period. Throw in Canadian flags or Czech flags, depending on who you're cheering for. In the comments there. Nice wind up from the Czech player there, but easily absorbed by Garand. We're going to have a stoppage of play with 46 seconds or 46.3 seconds left. TSN commentators talking about how it seems like Garand's going to be the guy. And you know what? I am A-okay with that. Not that Cost is a bad goalie or anything like that, but Garand has been awesome. As the last 32.6 seconds hold up, Garand will have a 0.5 goals against average in over his 2 games in this tournament. Mr. Mom followed and message sent. All right, I'll get to you. Yeah, we'll talk after I'm done the stream here, bud. Alex throwing in not one, but then a bunch of Canadian flags. I love it. Let's go Canada. Got about 20 seconds left. Canadians still applying some pressure. Good chance there, but a little wide. Canadians will take it back into their end here. We got 10 seconds left. And I'm just going to run out the clock. As Canada takes a 3-0-0 record in the World Junior Championship, heading into their final game against Finland on Monday, winning this game against the Czechs 5-1. Shot finals are 57-23. Thomas Sakanik of the Czech team making 52 stops. Man, it's nuts if a team has 52 shots against, let alone 52 stops from their goalies. Alexander, I'm leaving, going to Vancouver on Tuesday to visit family. Vancouver's a beautiful area. Beautiful area. Love it. Lindsay with the Czech flags and then saying JK, throwing in the Canadian there. We have player of the game presentations here. Let's see who we got for either side. Oh, I love those sticks that they're giving out to the player of the games. Those are cool. Oh, yeah. That's tough to argue there. Thomas Sakanik getting player of the game for the Czech team. The only way he wouldn't win that for this game is if he had played a game earlier in this tournament and had already gotten it. There's no one else more deserving of after this game. Dude played lights out. And Jack Thompson, number 22 of Team Canada, gets player of the game for Canada. Yeah, he had a great game tonight too. Awesome. Well, as the anthems and the broadcast wrap up here, we'll wrap up in the chat a little bit here as everybody's saying goodbye. Mr. Mom, super fun chat. Thanks, everybody. I'll have a beer for you all. So that's 11 still here, and I'm on like 6. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Mom. We'll talk to you soon, man. Alex saying, I'm going to head out. We'll see y'all later. Can't wait to get the Canadian McTavish jersey. Absolutely. And you know what? If you're on Twitter also, shoot me a DM when you get that. Hey, I want to see it. Lindsay goes, oh no, is that another Czech goaltender? We know how I feel about Czech goalies. Yes, Lindsay is a massive David Riddick fan. And yeah, another Czech goalie, Lindsay. Sorry. Archduke saying, hey, my prediction was precise. It was fun. Take care, Nate. You take care as well, Archduke. And I hope to see you when we do some more streams in the NHL regular season. I'm sure I'll be around doing some Flames and Anaheim Ducks ones here. I got Nooner with the Go Canada Go. Absolutely love it. All right. And as the chat dies down here, I'm going to sign off. Thank you. Like and subscribe to the THPN channel. Like this stream if you enjoyed it. And if you want some more content of myself and my co-host Carter Potts, we do a show, The Quack Report, on the Hockey Podcast Network. We are the official Anaheim Ducks podcast on the network here. You can follow, you can like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Quack Report. And you can follow us on Twitter at Quack Report Pod. Twitter is definitely where we're more active, but great things on both social media streams. And if you want some more content of just myself for different hockey takes and lacrosse, food, social, movies and whatnot, you can follow me on Twitter at Tate Nomas, TATENHOMAS. Thank you all so much for having an awesome stream with me. It was great talking to some of you for the first time. Some of you I've talked to before. It was great seeing everybody. And have a great rest of your day and enjoy the rest of the World Juniors. Go Canada, go. We'll see you next time.